Hello, I'd like to welcome you to the third and final segment of an alternative method for blitzing and playing ample football solitaire style. Now, in this segment I want to discuss the blitz against run plays. Now, listen, I love it. Professional football. I watch countless games. I'm an avid fan. I'm well aware of the fact that there's a wide array of blitzes designed to stop the run. But when playing ample football, the sole purpose of the blitz, as we all know, is to defend the pass, i.e. with the ultimate goal of getting to the quarterback and sacking the quarterback. So, the only time that I have a running situation against a blitz is if it comes off an audible, because if I didn't, I'd be gaming the system. Now listen, there's numerous times to where I've had a 3rd and 5 situation, heck, a 3rd and 21, and I don't think I pick it up, and I just call a draw, or I have a 3rd and 5, and I want to do an outside sweep. Let's say I'm playing with the 1981 Jets, okay, and I feel like I watched this yesterday. How many times did I see Bruce Hart pick up a first down on a 3rd and 5 off a toss sweep? Numerous times. And I make that call. But when I make that call, I always refer to the opposing defense's Fletch rating, i.e. for neutral downs. And you've heard me say neutral downs, situational downs. What I consider neutral downs to be is 1st and 2nd down, 10 yards or less, how I play. Or a 3rd down situation with 2, 3, or 4 yards to go for a 1st down. Anything else is a situational down. And when it's a situational down, I refer to this situational down and distance chart. Now, the situational down and distance chart was designed against pass plays. So if I refer to this and I call a run, I'm gaming the system. I don't want to do that. Okay. All right. Real quick. How I do audibles, I adhere to the Apple rule that no more than 1 audible per quarter. All right. And it's all based off the dice. The dice tell me if there's an audible or not. So let's say the situation is this. Let's say right here I'm getting ready to play a game between the 67 Browns and the 67 Vikings, okay, at Old Municipal Stadium. Let's say, for argument's sake, the situation was Cleveland had the ball, 3rd down, 1st quarter. They were at the Vikings 45. Is 3rd down and 5 situation. All right, situational down. All right, the call of play is going to be a pass play. All right, I would roll 3 die because it's a situational down. There's a chance there's a blitz. So I roll 3 die. Let's just say, for argument's sake, my dice roll was within the window of 11 through 36. So my defense would automatically be in D. And if my yellow die was 6, that would trigger the blitz. All right. Now I didn't have an audible yet, so I rolled the die. Now here I roll a 14. If I roll the die and it's anywhere between dice roll 11 through 16, that triggers an audible. Okay. And each of those individual dice rolls means something. All right. Snake eyes, i.e. 11. That would indicate an audible's been called to by the quarterback and the quarterback checked to an inside run. If I rolled a 12, the quarterback would check to an outside run. If the dice was a 13 or 14, like it is now here, 14, then it would be audible to a draw play. If it was 15 or 16, the quarterback audibled to a screen pass. Right? Now, I use the reduction rule, as you all know. Hey, when it's a run or screen pass against the Blitz, raise the index by 1. So let's say here in this situation, Cleveland was in B index, all right, B get pass, B the run. I would raise that index, they'd be an A index for this play. And if it's a positive gain, I'd add a yard to the gain. So I know it says 14 here, but for the sake of this exercise, let's say I rolled, it was a 12. Okay. So now that means that Frank Ryan, he audible to an outside run, and I'm going to say that Leroy Kelly is the runner. Okay. I'll roll the dice again and refer to the running back's card. Now, here are the Apple rules. If the play result off the runner's card is a 1, 2, 3, or 4, I use it. If it's 1.5 fumble numbers, 13 or 14, a line change, I use it. If it's 15, I use it. If it's 28 through 36, I use it. Okay? If the play result on the runner's card is a 24, 25, 26, or 27, hey, listen, there's a risk and reward when you know against the Blitz. If it's one of those dice roll number and one of those play result numbers, I read it from line 28. If it's any other number, hey, you might have something happening here. If it's any other number, I raise the result by 2. So for this play, it was a 65, 25 on Leroy Kelly's card. I'd read it as line 28. But let's just say for argument's sake that I rolled a 61. And I looked at Kelly's card and he has a 17. I would raise it by 5. I would raise it by 2 and read it as a 15. And then add a yard to the gain. So A column 15 would be a 28-yard gain plus 1 would have been a 29-yard pickup. Okay. Now, the last situation is draw plays. Do that a little bit different. If it's a draw play and it's 24, 25, 26, 27, I read it from line 30. And if it's any other play result that I could raise by 2, I raise it by 2, and I add 5 yards to the gain. Okay? And that covers everything there is to do about my alternative method for blitzing. It's risk and reward, and it's a fair way of getting both of those. Hope you've enjoyed this segment, and I'll talk to you soon.